I want to put a video up quick on this GP pointer that I purchased off eBay. Get this on eBay or Amazon. I ordered this from overseas, China, and I only paid $36 for this. And what I want to do is compare it to Garrett's PRO-Pointer AT. It looks similar to the PRO-Pointer, roughly a quarter of the price. So with that said, we're going to dig right into it and see if this thing stacks up against the Garrett's PRO-Pointer AT. I was kind of impressed when I first got it, other than the package was a little smashed, but it took about 3 weeks to get here. And if you notice, looks identical to the PRO-Pointer, case-wise and everything. And the case seems to be built quite well, just like the PRO-Pointers. I really like that case. One thing with this, if you look, here's where you're sticking it down in. You flip them over. PRO-Pointer's got the buckle on the bottom, and that's on the top. Velcro, everything seems almost the same. The sewing, it does seem a little bit bigger, which isn't bad. We're going to end up weighing these just to see the difference. So that's pretty promising. Now, as far as the unit itself, if you look here, supposedly this is waterproof just like the PRO-Pointer, I think down to 10 feet. The only difference I notice on these two is where the speaker is. PRO-Pointer's got a little bit bigger outlet for the speaker. This is smaller. And the lanyard. PRO-Pointer's got a plastic thing here, which I don't think anyone's ever broken one. I haven't anyways. And this one's got a clip. PRO-Pointer, I don't know if it came with a lanyard or not, but this GP pointer does. Seems quite rugged. So that's pretty neat. The inside of them, or out on the end, looks like pretty close to the same cap. We'll find out. The caps almost look identical. I wonder if they would interchange. And it does. So the caps are the same. It's got one O-ring, and the Garrett's got one O-ring. So far they're equal. The internals, not really seeing absolutely any difference between the two. On the housing inside, I'm not going to rip it completely apart, but the outside housing looks to be identical, other than the PRO-Pointer's got your measurements, and this one doesn't. Size-wise, identical. Now, I let this ring off this one for the simple fact what we're going to do is I want to weigh these quick. Alright, first up is going to be the Garrett PRO-Pointer AT. Looking at 6.4 ounces or 182 grams. Now the GP pointer, 7 ounces at 197 grams. That's both of them with a battery, so that is actually weighing more than a Garrett carrot stick. That's weird. Now as far as features, I'm not going to go into great detail. This GP pointer, you basically just got on, and the light stays on and it vibrates. There's no other modes on this. So that's one downfall this thing has, where the Garrett, you have immense amount of options to run vibrate. I do believe you can turn the light on and off. And you got, I think, 3 power settings. So what I'm going to do is turn this Garrett all the way up. Garrett is cranked all the way up, and I don't think you can turn the light off. So first we're going to start with a United States golden dollar. Roughly about 2 inches. Well, and the Garrett's 11 kilohertz, and this GP pointer's at 12. I'm only looking at maybe a ½ inch. What about sideways? Same thing, less than an inch. Garrett on its side. Looking at over 2 inches yet. What about a smaller item? Let's try a dime. Same thing, right around 2 inches. GP pointer. That's almost right on top of it. Like I said, there's no other no other power settings on this thing, so I'll tell you right now, I mean, it'll pick a coin up, but that thing is failing the GP pointer. Try something else here. I'm going to stick a 22 caliber 14.3 grain pellet about an inch down in the soil. Don't worry, earthworm, you'll go back when I'm done with this. First up will be the Garrett. Finds it pretty easily. Now the GP pointer. We don't have to do a lot more testing. That's not real good. Won't even pick it up. Alright. You know what? I think we're done running a test on this thing. So, between the Garrett and the GP pointer, I'm gonna say you're gonna get what you pay for. You saw the depth capabilities of the Garrett. Even on, I got the Garrett on its lowest setting right now, and it still picks that up, but not great. Now, just for argument's sake, this is my go-to pinpointer, the Nokta pointer. We're gonna run that. Heck with that GP pointer. It's good in itself for finding probably large targets, but when you get down into coins, you're gonna have to be right on top of the thing. We're gonna take this 22 pellet, stick this back down, farther down, right in the middle. I got the Garrett all the way up. And it's not hitting it. I don't think the Nokta pointer will, but you never know. One thing to Nokta, up, down, up, down. You turn it down, up. That's all the way up. Now this is cranked. Nokta's hitting that thing. Let's do the Garrett again. Nokta is quite a bit more sensitive than a Garrett from what I've seen in the past, but this does false a lot if you got it cranked up and you're moving it around. And that's the only difference I've seen on this. I just wanted to throw that in. I did a video in the past on the Nokta versus a carrot stick. They're both good in themselves, but this video is about this GP pointer. They said 37 bucks. This ranges anywhere from 37 on up to I've seen it up to $80. So just showing you what you can expect. Overall, quality's there. The light is about as bright as the Garrett's. Problem is, let's get that thing out of there. Oh, I lost the stupid thing. The other thing about the Garrett, if you notice how fast that vibrate or that sound speeds up, the closer you get. The Nokta, unless you're right on top of it, it doesn't seem to give us much of a variable. Let's see if we can get it with this guy. And it still ain't getting it. Not downgrading it, I'm stating simple facts. And maybe other units are better than this one. I got a dud or one that just isn't quite as sensitive. But 37 bucks, it'll get the job done. You got a coin, rather large one, down about an inch. It does pick it up. Got a smaller coin, down say over an inch or around an inch, it's hitting it. And it does vibrate to getting faster and faster. I'm right on top of the coin, there it is. I'm going to throw this coin way down again, about 1.5 inches. It ain't there. Garrett, no problem. So there you go. The GP versus the Garrett PRO-Pointer AT. You be the judge on what you want to spend and what you feel you need the pinpointer for. Till next time.